So here's something that I've been sitting with lately. Kids don't listen to what you say, they mirror what you do. And if those two ever conflict, they're gonna follow the behavior every single time. And I know I don't have time is something that I leaned on, and I leaned on it for a long time. And if you've been telling yourself you don't have time for the thing you know you should be doing, I need you to hear something that completely changed how I think about that excuse. Because somebody's already watching, whether you're ready for it or not. And in this conversation, I'm going to be talking or breaking down what self-leadership actually looks like for me right now. So not motivation, not willpower, but the decisions that I've turned into defaults or working on turning into defaults, and why that mattered more than I actually had to realize. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And if this is our first time meeting, my name is Dorian Albritton. I'm a father, husband, 9-to-5er, probably just like you watching. And this channel is me rebranding myself. It's building a new reputation outside of my day job, and me working my way out of 9 to 5 one day at a time using YouTube. So let's break this down. There was something that I used to believe: I don't have time. And we've all heard that. And I used to really lean on that excuse but I had to get honest with myself about what that excuse actually was. It was never actually about time. It was about the decisions that I was making inside the time that I already had. And I want to say that again, because that's kind of the whole premise of this conversation. It really wasn't about the time that I had, but the decisions that I was making inside the time that I already had. But here's where it actually got real for me personally. I've got a 2-year-old, 2.5 now, and he's already saying things that I say, not all the good, doing the things that I do. So now I see something on the floor, I pick it up, he tries to do the same thing, right? And so I have to realize, like, these are behaviors that I have to make default, and he's watching every single one of these moments, even the things that I'm not thinking he's watching, and he's paying attention. And that is a crazy thing to realize. And the more that I lead myself, the more I am creating an actual standard. And self-leadership, it's not just a mindset, it's turning good decisions into default behaviors, so they stop costing you willpower every time, right? It really is just math. You don't get to complain about the results you haven't put in the reps in for yet. So you have to turn these behaviors into defaults. And that's really what this is about for me. I'm not doing this because I'll be proud of it someday. I'm doing it because my sons will be proud of it. Once he's old enough to actually understand what he was actually watching and now seeing what his default behaviors are, I have to put my defaults as the lessons for him before he's even old enough to understand the explanation behind it. And I'm not finished with it. I'm not perfect. It's daily grind. Sometimes I do great. Sometimes I don't, you know what I mean? But I have to be very cognizant of who's watching. And my sons are going to be watching my defaults, and I want my defaults to be the lessons, because a lot of times I realize they're not going to care about the explanations that I'm giving to do a thing if I'm not also doing the thing, right? So if you're a parent out there, if you have children, if you feel you don't have a standard, I'm saying try to build a standard for them to watch over time, because that's what they're going to follow. You can tell them all the great things, and you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that, but they're not going to listen to the words that you say if you're not backing up the words that you say. So if you tell them to pick up trash and you're not picking up trash, If you tell them to wash the dishes when they get old enough and you're not someone washing dishes, if you tell them to clean their room and they walk in your room and it's disgusting, they are not going to listen to the words that you're saying. And I know I'm talking about like little things like chores right now, but this goes into other things as well, right? And that may be another conversation I have with you, but I want to kind of land this point because I think it's very important. Do the things that you say that you're going to do so your children can watch that you are already setting a standard, and they will take you more seriously, especially the older they get. I only have a 2-month-old and a 2.5-year-old, so they're only seeing little bits and pieces, but as they get older, they're going to be watching me a lot more closely, be a lot more attentive to the things that I'm doing, and they're going to stop listening and simply start repeating the behaviors that I'm exhibiting. So create a standard that, yes, that you're proud of, sure, but that your kids would be proud to follow. So thank you for joining me for another conversation, another short one for you, but I think it's something that I'm coming to terms with and realizing as well, especially as a father, especially as someone who works, a career person, and I think it's really important to set that standard for your children. It's really important. So appreciate you joining me. I'll see you in the next one.